Hey, Dan here, and I have a confession to make. I absolutely love meeting failed ENFP and INFP entrepreneurs. As I say it out loud, I realize it sounds a little sadist. I will admit, probably not what you expect to hear from a business coach who's driven to help people create the life and business they want. But it's true, and I'll tell you why it is so true. One of the number one reasons people fail, this is especially true for ENFPs and INFPs, is we don't know what the hell success looks like. We don't know actually how far along should we be? How many doors do you have to knock on until you get a client? How much money should you make in your first year compared to the job you had? How many clients do you need for a business to be successful? We don't know these things. I mean, I know these things, but as the greater sense, don't know these things. And so the nice part of this is I will meet an entrepreneur, let's say failed entrepreneur, or temporary vacation from entrepreneurship entrepreneur, right? Who actually, as I get into it, I start asking them, okay, what was your business? What did you do? Kind of how did things go? Why did you stop? It's actually pretty easy to figure out why they stopped, and that they were maybe on track to succeed many of the time, or most of the time, I would say. So often people, especially true, INFPs, ENFPs, because sometimes we are not the toughest, sometimes we get bored easy as well, and have new ideas, which are very exciting, that it's quite common for us to start a business and go all in, really try and commit, and then I don't know, we feel lonely, we're not sure if we're on track, we don't know if we're doing the right things, and we ultimately end up quitting without any real guide of how well we were doing. And this is totally understandable. Think about everything else in life, right? You go to school and you get grades, you get a report card. Hey, here's how I'm doing, right? University is the same thing. You have most degrees, 3-4 years, you have to do it. You get your grades, you're like, okay, I've done this much, I have to do this much, my peers have this much. You can compare yourself. Entrepreneurship is weird, right? What are the comparison points? Well, if you're lucky to have a group of other entrepreneurs and friends, then you can sort of get a sense. That's helped me with YouTube. 2 of my best friends are YouTubers, and so that's definitely been helpful to kind of understand how am I doing, how should things work, that kind of thing, right? Of course, if you have a mentor or coach or someone like that, they can also provide you some guidance. But in general, you're out there on your own and you're taking action, trying to figure things out without any real guideline. And what are a lot of maybe the comparison points you do see? People BSing you on Instagram, right? Who are like, hey, look at me, I'm working from the beach. No one works on the beach, okay? I've been traveling the world for 11 years, having my own business. I know probably more location independent entrepreneurs than 0.0001% of people in the world. No one works on the beach. Those people are faking it and they're full. Most of them aren't even making any money. They're dating someone who's making money or on a vacation and they're whatever. But pet peeve aside, right? You have these bad influences that make you think you're not doing well. And you're like, well, I've been working for myself for 3 months and I don't have a perfect body and work from the beach. Oh my God, I'm not cut out to be an entrepreneur. I'm going to go back to the warehouse. That's where I'm going back to, right? No, you're on track. It's just these people are giving you a really bad comparison point. So I love meeting these entrepreneurs, hopefully before they quit, to be honest, because it's easier to keep going before you quit than to rekindle something, but also after. I see this with people all the time though, where someone starts working for themselves and it is a big leap, right? They face their fears, they do it, they put themselves out there to friends and family, they do all the right things. But then they feel alone. They don't know how they're doing compared to other people. Are they on track? Or is this, what they should do? They get nervous, anxious. They don't have any support system. And then they go and they take a job, Maybe it's offered to them, right? It's like the forbidden fruit. Are you sure you don't want to come back to the office? I see your posts on Instagram. They don't have many likes. We offer stability, pension. Well, not really pension and stability anymore. It's 2021, but still, we'll pay you below your worth and not let you do anything you're passionate about. Come in, follow the fear, right? That's what happens. And I love intervening in those sort of situations and saying like, hey, listen, here's how you were doing actually. Like you had a B plus actually. You had clients, you were working, you just needed to keep going. And that I find really satisfying. So why am I sharing this with you? Well, for a couple of reasons. First of all, if you are interested in working with me in this sort of capacity or being a part of my community, right now the Free Freelancer, which is my community and coaching program where I work one-on-one and with groups of freelancers and coaches, that is open for enrollment as I am filming this now. But the second reason is just to give you the advice around it and to say, like, before you quit, if you're in that stage right now, check in with yourself and check in with other people. Reach out to maybe a family friend or someone you met who has their own business, or hire a coach or someone like myself and just say, hey, like, can I tell you my situation? Am I on track? Am I doing well? Is this bad? Should I quit the ballet or am I meant to be a dancer, right? Ask a couple people ideally before you make any hard decisions. And if you did work for yourself and you gave it a try and maybe you quit for reasons like I'm describing here, which are totally understandable. I know how hard it is. I've shared some videos on the channel of some of my low points. So I totally get it. And maybe this video will make you rethink that, where you think, hey, you know what? I still really want to work for myself. I really want to do something that's fulfilling and that I'm passionate about and that actually means something instead of this job that I really don't like. And now I know that I just need more of a plan with maybe check-in points, with some kind of accountability partners or a mentor or someone to like tick the boxes and say, okay, you're on track, you're doing well, right? Because it's really hard. I mean, imagine you're in a sailboat and you're in the middle of the ocean and you have no navigation points. There's no stars, there's no compass. You're like, yeah, I'm trying to go that way. Like I know where I want to go, but I don't have any indications along the way. Of course, not only would you not make it, but you'd go crazy along the way, right? So if that is you, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with your talents, your skills, your ability. It's not even a reflection of your ability to be an entrepreneur. It's just a reflection of poor strategy, essentially, and not having guidelines to know if you're on track and to help you keep going forward and make better choices. If you're interested in being a part of this Free Freelancer community, I will include a link in the description and a card will pop up as well. Otherwise, stay here on the channel, hit subscribe if you are new here. I publish new videos every week, helping you create an awesome life that can be about using your personality strengths, location independence and travel, building your own business, and just generally creating an awesome life for you and those you love. So thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. And in the comments below, all I want to know is, have you tried working for yourself before? Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video soon. One last thing, if you're an ENFP who loves being told how absolutely awesome you are and why you are the best in the world, well, head over to dreamsaroundtheworld.com/ENFP training and you can get my free training series for ENFPs, where the first email is a pep talk. You'll see the subject line in your inbox, ENFPs are awesome. After you read it, reply to the email me back and let me know what one of your favorite things to do is. See you in your inbox.